Look, they're very excited, Liam.
Back Porch Farmer, Sunday afternoon, Memorial Day weekend. We got Mrs. Farmer and Baby Farmer out here feeding the chickens. And give them some greens. You can give them more than that at a time, buddy. See how Mom's doing it? Watch Mom. See Mom? Okay. Or not.
He likes it his way, Dad.
Yeah, he's very methodical. Right, Liam? Are you?
Cheese.
Cheese? Okay.
Tell Dad, you gotta spoil the girls.
Yep. You got the one still laying on her nest in here. I don't know what that's all about. You got your water all plugged up. Good heavens. Girls, come on here.
Pull it out.
Full of straw.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Come on, Henny Penny. You got to get up off them eggs.
You need a mover?
She made.
Push it through. Push it through. He did it by himself, Dad.
Good job. All right. All right, put some more in the worm tower now, Bugs. Filling up the worm towers. The Milpa garden. This is something new for me. I've never planted a Milpa garden. The Three Sisters: corn, beans, and squash. It's kind of a tribal thing, I guess. Anyway, my sister-in-law Jamie got me started doing this, and it's all growing pretty good, except I think the resident squirrels have plucked some of the sweet corn out of the middle. I see a few left there, but I also see a squirrel cannonball hole here. Liam?
Come on, let's go feed some worms.
So we're starting to dump some kitchen scraps and leftovers and this and that in the worm towers here. Oh, we're gonna have some donuts too.
Here, give them three donuts.
Three.
You give them 3.
And so we'll just continue to fill this up and add a little soil, and the worms will be happy for the next 3 or 4, 5 or 6 months. And then they'll come in there and eat, crawl out, and then go out here and poop in the garden. And, no, where are you going with that?
No, over there, over there. They get 3. Can you put them in there? Go 1, 2, 3. Okay, now wait a minute. Put those
Over here.
3 over here.
Here's another one over here, Liam.
Over here, Bob.
Little farmer, little back porch farmer. Back porch farmer junior. No. Here.
In the bucket.
In here. See there? There you go. Strawberries and donuts. Those are well-fed worms.
Give them the lettuce.
See the lettuce? Can you dump the lettuce in too? Tip that in there. Just tip it up and throw it in there. Tip the whole bag. There you go. Attaboy. Good job. Good job.
Left them on the porch for the daughter, and she didn't.
Yep, the daughter never come to get it when it was still good, so the worms get it now.
Okay,
We're filling
here.
up fast.
Dump
All
this
right.
one right here.
Dump this one in here. This is not planted yet. I've got to still plant some in this raised bed. All right, cool. Good job, buddy. Let's walk around here and look at the straw bales. Kind of behind on talking about straw bales. I'm already got stuff growing at a pretty good rate. Green beans looking good. They always do well for me. So over here I got cucumbers. Now this year, seemed like last couple of years, I planted them all at the same time. We got a ton of cucumbers, and then all of a sudden they're gone. We don't have any, and you have to, unless you plant another whole new round. So what I did this year was start a few seeds in pots, and about 10 days, 2 weeks ago, I transplanted them, the 5 plants you see here, and then I just went along, added soil in between, and just put seeds in. And so you can see the little baby cucumber plants are also popping up and doing very well. I want to say too that the past few years I've I've used the good potting soil from Lowe's. I've made my own with several components. And this year I just started using the cow manure and compost, Black Cow, and I can't remember the other brand name. I got it over here. Let's see. I know I got one bag of Black Cow left. I'm using it. Timberline soil, cow manure, and compost. It's about $3 a bag, and it works, I think, just as good as this. It's Miracle Grow potting mix. It might be a tad bit coarser, but it works. Anyway, that's what I've got over here that the cucumbers are growing in. So far, the toughest thing has been zucchinis. I found out I've been straw bale gardening for 12 years now. I've grown a variety of different things. Some have done really well, some not as good. Zucchini is one that's up and down. And so you can see this is kind of, if you can see the different shades of green in these leaves, this one here finally started to get some new growth, and that's because I have just literally watered the crap out of them. I've said before in other videos and other years that if there's one downside to a straw bale garden, it takes a ton of water pretty much every day until they really get to a certain growth in a growth cycle and really grab hold with a root system. And so I need to water these here again now because they just take a lot of water. But I mean, I still believe straw bale gardening is it's a great way for people to garden that may not have any place for an actual garden or no room for a raised bed. Fortunately, here in Springfield, we're blessed with a pretty gigantic backyard. So we've got all manner of gardening. We've got straw bale, in-ground, raised beds, large pots. Got a little greenhouse that I continue to start seeds in. I've got more. These right here are summer squash. I'm about ready to plant those somewhere. I've got some more tomatoes, some peppers. Big pots are doing well. This is lettuce, and this is spinach. Arugula is going crazy. I'm not going to need to trim this back end. I mean, it's really, really doing well. This is mesclun salad mix here. It's also doing very well. I planted some basil and cilantro together here, and the cilantro is just about to close the basil out. I mean, the basil's growing, but it's about to get smothered, so I started another pot of just basil here, and the squirrels got in and stirred it around a little. So same with the pak choi here. So we'll see. Got some tomatoes started here in the raised bed. Again, I got 4 bigger ones, and I just put these in the ground yesterday using some of the 5,000 cottage cheese cartons that I've saved in the last year or so. But this way we'll have tomatoes growing intermittently, just like I got the cucumbers. Liam's got some new whirligigs he got at the dollar store yesterday. And I got my little pepper forest started here. I got about 4 more buckets, which I'm going to be filling those in and putting some plants in them tomorrow. So it's all looking pretty good. Got some little peppers actually sprouting out on them. Anyway, it's all good. This is farmers bringing some more stuff out for this worm tower. I'm telling you, these worm towers.
Food bank leftovers.
Yep, food bank leftovers. Plenty of supplies. Hairy strawberries for the worms. But I'm telling you, this thing is like the greatest invention ever. What is that?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit, okay. I mean, this, if you put a worm tower in your raised beds, and I'm telling you, those worms, it makes the dirt just the fluffiest dirt. I mean, I haven't tilled anything. I barely put a hoe to it. Don't have to. It's just I can turn it however I need to, just with my hands with my garden gloves on. I haven't even used a trowel. So anyway, it's all good. Looking good. And of course we have chickens now this year too. We've got seven laying hens of the Plymouth Barred Rock variety. And I'm thinking about, I've got quite a bit of room back here. I'm thinking about making another chicken pen over here and getting some of them from the Brahma breed, which is what my son has, and they are like mini dinosaurs. They look like little raptors running around. So anyhow, that's it. Trying to catch up here on my channel. I've been pretty lax for the last year or so doing any videos. So hope you're all doing well on this Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. God bless.